Good morning. There's His Highness. Hello, Sir Frankie. I started the video and he wouldn't quit. You know that little that he has. And then he barked right in my ear. So I was like, I put him out for a few minutes. Let him figure that out. He did not like it. He sat out there and brought 2 shoes that he found around the house. Huh? Didn't you? Yeah. And he, so I finally gave in and let him in. So he looks like he's gonna behave. You gonna behave? You gonna be a good boy? Okay. All right, I have 10 minutes. I just like your company while I'm getting my makeup on. Hello, how are you? Another, oops, wrong one. Dang it. Oh, gotta even it up. That's my lavender. I'm gonna put rose on. Usually I put moisturizer on when I wash my face, but I did not this morning. And I'm going to put this on. My face is finally not as dry, so I'm going to put a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Not a lot of this and a lot of that, like I have been. Okay, so I put on a lot of makeup yesterday, and it looked a lot better in the camera. I'm so white that if people don't see me without makeup like you do, they think I'm not well. They're like, how are you feeling? Oh. If I hear that, I know I'm not wearing enough makeup because I hardly ever get sick. Hardly ever. Thank goodness. You wouldn't think so if you saw how many times I go to the doctor, though. I'm always staying on top of my health. I even go get a full battery of blood work done at my own cost because the doctors that are approved for my health insurance don't do as thorough of a blood workup as a company called The Lab. They'll do a full allergy and food sensitivity workup, and it includes not only fruits, vegetables, meats, but also medications and some vitamins, which is pretty awesome. I love that. Yeah. And I have a lot of food sensitivities, hence the inflammation. Here's my boy. Oh, he wants to be bad, but he's not gonna, because we already had that discussion. Okay, and I believe I used this yesterday. I'm gonna use some more. You know, I don't probably need that much. It's hard to tell. I'm just gonna take a dollop. Looks like more than it is, maybe because of how it's now sliding around. It's just a film now. Not that much. So what can we talk about today? I like to sometimes just to touch base. Oh, I gotta tell you, I appreciate so much you ladies who are sharing about your life a little bit and some of your experiences with deep life lessons, with your hair. I love girlfriend chit-chat. You know, there was a time when getting together to actually sit and share stories was a ritual. That's just what we did. as a human. And the world's just gotten so, people are just living so isolated now. I'm going to put a little bit of this darker makeup on my neck, this elf, because my neck, well, it doesn't look dark here. My neck just looks so white with that other makeup. So I'm put a little bit of that on. Like you've heard of talking circles, talking sticks, powwows, sundances, sweat lodges, all places where people could share their life stories to help educate, to help comfort, to share their pain and their victories, share information about food sources, recipes. Yeah, families used to do that a lot. Now, if you've been raised without much of a family, or you've isolated yourself emotionally, and you're starting to open up and look for ways to feel healthier, sometimes we have to find our own family where we can. Sometimes we have to choose our family. And then, even then, sometimes we can get hurt because we get disappointed in the friendship. I get that. I sure get that. I'm going to come down. I'm going to try to blend that rosy part because I'm not wearing enough makeup to cover up this rosy part. So I'm just going to try to blend the two together. That's not working well, is it? Sure isn't. Huh. No, it's not. Well, that wasn't such a great idea. But I am running out of time. So I'm not going to be able to... Probably didn't put enough powder on. I'm going to use this different brush for some powder cover up here. Oh, that's better. But I did use a little bit of this to give me a little bit more cheekbone yesterday, and that worked really well too. So I like that. This I don't think really helped much, but there's something about putting on makeup that just makes me feel mental healthy, especially when I do it with other people. I have clients who do their makeup with me because of where they are in the world, their time zone. They're getting up at a time where they're putting on their makeup, and they just sit. They have a camera holder set up in their bathroom, and they're putting on their makeup and we're talking. I love that. So anyway, however it is that you can arrange it, see if you can't meet your needs for just some conversation. Whether it's at a coffee shop with someone that you're trying to build a relationship with. See if you can't start building on that we need a tribe. We really do. We need a tribe. And even if they're not the perfect person, you don't need the perfect person. And that's what I kind of keep insinuating and also being blunt about. We don't need the perfect person to be happy. We need a good enough person. And if you have a club or a neighbor, different outlets like this, I mean, you know, Rose, makeup artist over 70. Oh man, I love her. That woman is a national treasure as far as I'm concerned. Looking out for other women the way she does. Gotta find out what's going on with Natalie, the beauty diva. Oh gosh. Can't believe the whole policing of channels to such a degree. You would not believe the stuff they have on the channel, but they want to go policing us older ladies who are just chit-chatting, sharing makeup secrets or makeup tips. It's appalling. Appalling. Oh, gosh, don't get me started. See, I have to kind of stay away from all that or I get all riled up. I have to know my limits, right? I love knowing my limits because then I know when to stop. Know your limits. Get to know your limits. Some people say, oh, it got away from me. Well, when you get my age, you kind of know what's going to tip you off. So pull it back. That's all. Pull it back. I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to pull it back. How about that? Yes. That is right. You know what? I forgot to do underneath my eyes. And I do like wearing this powder under my eye now. Thank you for that tip, ladies. I love that. Uh-oh. Got a spot. Here. Ah. Never swipe one too many times. Right. Okay, and now I need some lipstick. I feel like it's a mauve day. Okay, so I want you to go share the joy, a helping hand. Oh, what I'm saying about Rose is she answers everybody that comments so well, and I'm trying to emulate her. But I get sidetracked, and I also have never been good at writing. I've lost friendships over that back in the snail mail day. If you don't stay in touch with some people, they just all of a sudden, you know, start to feel like they don't know you. Because a lot of people, well, most people, feel like you have to feed a relationship. But if you're like me as well, you've experienced being friends with someone who you can go years without even seeing each other, talking to each other, and you see each other and it's like you pick up where you left behind. Chrissy is like that. I never used to call her Chrissy. It was always Chris. But as we've aged, she's gotten so sweet. She used to just be more of a tough girl like me. Little rougher edges. But she's still strong. Yep. All right, gotta run. I'm running late. But I love you. And I'm so grateful for you keeping me company. Okay, go make someone's day. Say hi to somebody. It really does. And I get a little text from people sometimes that we don't have the time to make time for each other. But it's just nice to get that text to say, hey, thinking of you. Have a great day. Beep. All right. Bye for now.